Hey guys, welcome back to Full Talk TV. I know it's been a while as always, but we got to remain consistent, I guess. We must remain consistent in what we do, but we're happy to be back after weeks, almost months of not recording anything. How are you guys doing today? Abel and Jez, how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
What about you, Abel?
Doing pretty good. Fantastic.
Nice. I'm currently in the beach right now in Turks and Caicos. I'm taking a vacation from all the season now that it's ended. I know there's a lot that we could talk about always, but I want to focus on the final, which happened on Saturday. It took place on Saturday in France. It was a clash of titans. The Reds of Liverpool versus Los Galacticos of Real Madrid. For some people, it was a cause of celebration. For others, it was a cause of disappointment. So I want to start with you, Abel. It seems like you switch fan bases every round throughout the Champions League, but you were for Real Madrid. What are your thoughts? What's your reaction to Real Madrid winning their 14th Champions League this season?
I gotta give round of applause to the Real Madrid, because despite them having all these hard draws every time, including me, doubting them that they would lose around a 16, lose around a quarterfinals, semifinals. You know, they freaking beat all of them. You know, despite the odds, and then even in the final, many people thought Liverpool were the favorites, and yet they wound up the Reds. So I gotta congratulate them. You know, I'm a Real Madrid hater, but you know I gotta give them props to that. As for Liverpool, I just laughed at them.
Real Madrid knocked out your almighty PSG, who bottled the lead. Essentially, they won first leg and then lost second leg. It seemed like you betrayed your team. How does that work, Abelmain?
Not really. It's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know that saying? And if I hate any team more than Real Madrid, it has to be Liverpool. So that's why in the final, I hope that Real Madrid win. And not just that, also I thought they deserved it. They had a harder road. So yeah.
Jess, Liverpool, I know you're disappointed by the result. Hard work. I mean, Liverpool was close to winning the league. They go a few days later and lose the final against, or a weekend later, actually. Yeah, a week later, lose the final against Real Madrid 0-1. A game where we saw the first half, Real Madrid dominated in possession, had more shots, a lot more shots than Real Madrid. Second half, it was a different story. What's your reaction in Liverpool's loss?
I always thought that Liverpool always be the favorites in the final, but I Madrid do that if Liverpool wouldn't kill Lamine would win, because Lamine don't banana, you know, like we say in Bennett, they don't they think they are managed when they have them and the final. Unfortunately, Liverpool was dominated, like you saying, but they couldn't find that connectivity.
Embarrassing.
No, really, for goal in the final. Unfortunately, we normally have only one opportunity. They took it.
So, having seen the results in which Real Madrid triumphed, which I believe I mean, I could go either way. Both teams were at par, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Either way. But Real Madrid triumphed over Liverpool once again. Another final where we only have one goal, 0-1. But Benzema had an extraordinary run this season, not just in Champions League, but in his domestic league as well. Is Benzema worthy of winning the Ballon d'Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Regardless if Lamani didn't win the Champions League, because Benzema was amazing this season, and nobody else was at that talent where Benzema was at. Like Leverkusen last season or 2 seasons ago, Benzema was definitely one of the best players of this season.
What do you think, Abel?
I agree with Hess. Or like Messi said, there's no doubt. Benzema should win the Ballon d'Or. Even at the start of the season, they had a slow, pretty much you could say almost embarrassing start to the season. For example, losing to low-tier teams in La Liga, and then also in the Champions League losing to like Sheriff FC, and then from all of that, just to see their improvement under the same season all the way up to that. Big credit to Benzema for helping the team out like that. Not just him, but he's a big factor in this. So I think he deserves the Ballon d'Or.
I think we can move on to the next topic. I agree with you guys. I don't want to spend too much time on Real Madrid because we could talk about the amazing performance that Courtois displayed as well. I think all of us can agree that it was immaculate. But moving on with Liverpool, Sadio Mane, and I want to start with Jez. Let's make this brief and short because we got to talk about other stuff. But Sadio Mane said he is done with Liverpool. He wants to broaden his horizons and pursue other, embark on other adventures.
He embarrassed the club into leaving.
What did I just say? Jez is starting first, not you. Yes.
Thank you.
Sadio Mane leaving. Your beloved Senegalese star is leaving.
That's
What do you
right.
think?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm sad. I'm sad because I love Mane because he plays with his heart. And you know, some players don't play like Mane that he gives it all to the team, and even that he leaving, and so that. But on the other side, I happy for him because he gave Liverpool a best of his career, and he won it over Liverpool, and I think he wants a new challenge, because it's all up, like I mentioned before. He has been in England, and maybe he wants a new challenge, a new league, a fresh thought,
Hey, boy, I know you said something about embarrassment. Do you think that Mane is leaving Liverpool because he feels embarrassed after his loss? Do you think not winning the league and not winning Champions League could be factors in which persuaded or convinced Mane to leave? What are your thoughts, Abel?
Not really. That's just a small joke. I think mostly it's like Hess said. I guess you could say he does want a challenge. He's been playing in England most of his career. But what about like maybe there's a bit towards there's not enough respect for him at the club. Like maybe like they talk about Salah, they're giving him this big contract. It's all about Salah. What about Mane? He's done the same. He's been the same as crucial as Salah, if not
more this season.
More sometimes.
Yeah.
And he goes to. They're saying that he might go to Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing over there. Like Lewandowski, they didn't offer him an even bigger contract or something like that. I don't know why he'd go to Bayern. Also, there's the same thing is that they already have two players that play the same position as him there, unless he wants to play striker or false nine.
Jess, you want to refute that by any chance? What you just said?
Nah, Liverpool loves Mane. Even Liverpool offered him a contract, but maybe it was a new thought because why does he have to prove in England? He already done the whole thing in England.
Moving on to another topic that you mentioned, Abel. Bayern. Robert Lewandowski is planning on leaving Bayern. He even said Bayern is not a serious club. Wow, scandalous. Let's start with you, Abel. Where do you think is his next destination? Where do you think at this age of his career of Lewandowski, there's no doubt that he's a phenomenal striker, but we see that the years are catching up with him, or at some point they will catch up with him, maybe soon. Where do you see him going, Abel?
Barcelona's a pretty big transfer rumor we could see him at. I don't really know. I'd like to see him at PSG or Liverpool, but about what people are saying, he's going to be finished next year. He's already, 34, you said?
But who's saying that?
People, like in general, football fans.
Oh, if Lewandowski is a world triangle.
That's what I'm trying to say. This man just literally bagged in 50 goals and assists this season. Well, why are people saying that he's not going to be that good next season? So if he goes to any club, he'll fit in any club. This is a guy that fits in any system. Like Liverpool, they don't really use like a real number 9 type of striker, but he'll fit in there perfectly. He'll fit in any club. PSG, same thing. They can get Mbappe to play in the wings. Lewandowski score, stuff like that. Barcelona is also a good pick. I mean, they have mediocre strikers, so if he goes to Barcelona, that's a great win for the club too. Especially now because Real Madrid are just now getting all these other players. Barcelona need to find a way to compete with them.
Yes, it seems like you're in consensus with Abel. What are your thoughts? What do you see Lewandowski having a preferred destination? What do you think?
I think Barcelona is the perfect fit, to be honest. Because like everyone said, they don't have a working striker, and Barcelona they need to have a working striker like Lewa. And I think Barcelona is perfect for him and for the club. But I'm confused. All people say that Lewandowski is will be finished. Oh, because I haven't seen anything about that.
I mean, he is getting older. Nobody can deny that. He is getting older. That's why I said it's important to consider the fact that the years will catch up with him sooner or later. Probably sooner than we think. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, he's older.
But do you think Barcelona is in control of 10? Maybe Barcelona want him for only a short term, only 1, 2 years, maximum 3 years, to help them to go to the top again. In the future, Barcelona can get another one get stronger.
Well, to be honest, I think he's like kind of like Zlatan in the way where as he's getting older, he's getting better, as we can kind of see that. Only he's like, I think he's like, sorry, Nano, but I think he's better than Zlatan throughout his career.
That's another debate for another day, but
not really, but yeah.
All right,
anyways,
okay.
But anyway,
We can agree to disagree.
What I'm trying to say is that I think it's not even short term that Barcelona could use him for. He's good for another 5 years, max 2 years. Okay. I think so. I think it's possible. He's that good of a player. he's one of those best strikers that you can say of all time, you know? But yeah.
I'm gonna look up how old this dude is.
I know. I'm looking
Robert
up.
Lewandowski is 33. Will be turning 34 at the start of next season.
Dang.
5 years, 39. I mean, it could happen. I mean, it could happen.
I mean, look at Zlatan. He just won last year. He was
Zlatan is a different breed.
He's
Hey,
Yes, he is.
Hey, Italy toilet.
Last season, Zlatan had a really great season. Like, you know,
Right. Yes. The thing is that with Zlatan, compared to Lewa, Zlatan goes from team to team, and to make them better, he makes them better. Wherever he goes, he wins silverware. Where has Lewa been all this time? At a powerhouse like Bayern Munich or Munich, most of his career. I'll give him props for Dortmund. Don't get me wrong. What he did at Dortmund was amazing with Götze and Royce. That's why I'm like, I disagree, because Zlatan has gone to Italy, has gone to Spain, has gone to France, has gone to England. He has gone to I feel like even US. Even I feel like, I mean, I'm not saying Lewa was bad. I'm not saying that Lewa will not surpass Zlatan. The possibility is there, and we'll see this happening in the upcoming season. But to me, I feel like Zlatan's legacy outshines Robert's Lewandowski's legacy as of now.
Yeah, as of now, I agree with that.
Okay, good. You scared me, man. You're delusional, are you? Okay, so that's another good topic for another day. I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, all we could do is speculate. The ideal, a lot of people seem for him to go to Barcelona, and what you guys have said, it all makes sense. It's optimal, which I believe we can end on a good note with this. Do you guys have any last words? Abel, do you have any last words? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to make a remark about?
Mbappe signing a new contract with PSG.
Yeah, he's like, well, doesn't he have some kind of like he kind of has some kind of influence on the club's decisions? How do you think about that? Briefly, of course.
That's a very dangerous type of power to give to a 23, 22-year-old.
He's like 21 or 22, yeah.
As of now, we haven't seen anything bad happening from that, but
I mean, it just
could be consequences in the future.
Yeah.
That's any last words, just before we wrap it up?
No, I'm good. I'm probably good.
All right, guys. So this is it. If you made it to the end of this segment, I thank you. I wish I could demonstrate my gratitude in other ways, but I thank you nevertheless. Stay tuned. Hopefully, we can get back on track and start working on our episodes. Goodbye for now, guys.